Putting Reading First in Maine, Segment 8. Phonological and Phonemic Awareness Instructional Strategies.
I'm going to say a word, and if you could listen for the sound at the beginning of the word.
Phonemic awareness is one of the 5 essential elements of effective reading instruction. Phonemic awareness is the ability to hear, identify, and manipulate the individual sounds, or phonemes, in spoken words. Phonemic awareness is part of the broader concept of phonological awareness, which refers to an awareness of the sounds in language. Phonological awareness instruction is conducted orally so students can listen intently to the sounds within language. Students should have a solid background in phonological awareness before phonics instruction begins. Phonological awareness is important because it improves children's word reading and reading comprehension and helps children learn to spell.
How about the word go? Can you think of any words that would rhyme with go?
Phonological awareness instruction can help all students learn to read, including preschoolers, kindergartners, first graders who are just starting to read, and older, less able readers. Phonological awareness instruction can also help preschoolers, kindergartners, and first graders learn to spell. A reasonable amount of time should be allocated to phonemic awareness instruction, but no more than 20 hours over the course of the school year should be necessary.
Mabel. 2. Ready, Jade?
Phonological awareness can be taught at several levels and through a variety of classroom activities. Teachers should use information gathered from phonological awareness assessments to inform their instruction. As a child's phonological awareness develops, increasingly difficult tasks build on simpler phonological awareness skills that have been mastered. For this reason, these more difficult tasks should be taught later. For example, in order to substitute phonemes, a child must already be able to isolate and blend phonemes.
Ready? Tent.
What are the instructional strategies that can be used for phonological and phonemic awareness? Systematic instruction is very important when teaching phonological awareness. If harder phonological awareness tasks are introduced before children have learned the easier ones, many children will fail to develop phonological awareness. These children will struggle with more difficult reading skills that require phonological awareness, such as using phonics to decode unfamiliar words. In the following examples, you'll watch teachers incorporate phonological awareness in their instruction. As you watch, notice that they focus on 1 or 2 skills at a time and often use manipulatives to help students acquire phonological awareness skills. Rhyming. An awareness of words that rhyme is a critical initial skill for phonological awareness.
How about the next thing she hung up? She hung up a bone. She hung up a bone. Can you think of something that would rhyme with bone?
Phone.
Oh, she hung up that phone, right?
Brainstorming words that rhyme also encourages students to explore that words can have more than one meaning.
Can anybody think of something that would rhyme with tail? Melissa?
Bear.
Bail would. Sometimes you need to bail your boat, don't you, Jade? Austin?
Fail.
Fail. If you don't get something right the first time, it doesn't always work. You might say you failed, but you'll try again, right?
Discrimination tasks. Discrimination, or oddity tasks, give students a set of words. Students select a word which does not belong based on an identified quality. Teachers can ask students to complete discrimination tasks which focus on rhyming, initial sounds, final sounds, or medial sounds.
Here are 3 more. Listen carefully. Bone, run, cone. Which one doesn't rhyme? Carter?
Rhyme.
Moon, sight, light. Moon, sight, light. Jake? Moon.
Phoneme identification. Focusing students' attention on the sounds in words is an important beginning skill in phonemic awareness because it will help them focus on the initial letters they see in text. Sound identification can be practiced through a fun song where students match the sound given to the beginning sound of their name.
If your name starts with J, stand up. If your name starts with J, stand up. If your name starts with J, then take a little bow. If your name starts with J, sit down.
And words from a read aloud can also be used to focus on identifying initial phonemes. Notice how the teacher encourages the students to identify the sound, not the letter.
How about the sound that you hear at the beginning of tail? Tail. Melissa? T. Or the sound is T. That's right. Now, how about the word lamp, Jade? If we say the word lamp really slowly, what sound do you hear at the beginning of lamp? Madison? Oh, good. It's an sound, isn't it?
Segmenting syllables. Before students can understand that words are made up of individual sounds or phonemes, they first need to recognize that words have parts, or syllables. Clapping the syllables in words is effective in helping students understand that words can be broken into parts. The words used to segment syllables can come from books that are read.
Dog. Can we clap that? Dog. How many parts are there in dog? Just one. Removable. 4 syllables or parts in that word.
Or the words can come from a morning message which was written together by the students.
How about the word is? Let's just clap is. Is. 1 syllable. Let's pick a longer word. What about the word growing? Growing. 2 syllables in that one.
Students also enjoy clapping the syllables in their own names and then comparing the number of syllables in all of the names.
So let's do Mackenzie. Ready? Mackenzie. How many parts? 3. Let's hold up those fingers, okay? Now let's just go around the circle. Tim, can we do your long name? Okay, let's do Timothy. Timothy. How many parts? 3, right? Good. A lot of people had 2. What else did you notice about those names when we were clapping them? Jade?
Well, they had 3 and me and Jake only got 2.
We had some 3s, and how many do you have?
1.
Just 1.
Segmenting phonemes. Here in kindergarten, the teacher conducts a lesson using Elkonin sound boxes with picture cards to segment the individual phonemes or sounds in words. The lesson begins with the teacher explicitly describing the task and providing a model for the students.
We have been doing a lot of work trying to hear the sounds in words. You know how I've been asking you to listen for the sounds in words? Any word that we say, we can try to hear all of the sounds in the words. And today, we're going to practice hearing all the sounds in a word. I'm going to give you a card, and I'm going to give you some pennies. And you're going to put your pennies underneath. I'm going to show you a picture of a word, and you're going to listen for all the sounds and see if you can push a penny up for every sound that you hear. Let me show you what I mean.
I know what.
What's that a picture of?
Bat.
Okay, here's a bat. So I'm going to listen for those sounds. B, at, bat. How'd I do?
The teacher then shows the students a picture card, and the students push a penny for each phoneme in the word.
Next one. Net. Good job. Pull those down.
Elkonin sound boxes can also be used to segment words with 4 phonemes.
I'm not going to tell you if the word has 3 sounds or 4 sounds. So you're going to have to listen carefully. It might have 3 sounds.
I think my parents
Might have 4. Which penny are you going to start with? Point to the one you're going to start with. Yes, right over there on the left side. Melissa, which penny are you going to start with? That one. Good. Okay, here's your first one. Now, it might have 3 sounds, might have 4. Wig.
Egg. 4.
Cole, do that again for me, please. Pull them down. Wig.
Egg.
Very nicely done. Tent. Ooh, a hard one. Pull that down. That had 4 sounds. You know why that's tricky? Yes, there's a n sound. That's it. Fish. Some people have 3, some people have 4. Pull those down. Bobby Joe, will you do this one for me while I watch? How many sounds? Good job.
The teacher concludes the lesson by reviewing its purpose and communicating how the students can apply the skills from this lesson to their reading and writing experiences.
It can help you when you're writing, and it can help you with your reading. But you got to be careful because some words have 3 sounds, some have 4 sounds, some have a lot more. But if you're very careful about it, you can hear every one of those sounds. And that's really important when we start reading and writing.
Phoneme substitution. In the following lesson, a kindergarten teacher leads students in learning how the initial sound in a word can be substituted with another sound to make a new word. Notice how this teacher asks students to substitute phonemes in words by first using picture cards and then without picture cards.
Say land. The first sound is O. That's right.
And if we train
Now change the first sound to sand. Sand. Land, sand. Change the first sound in bone to z.
or cat,
Oh, change the first sound in cat to mat. Change the first sound in go to
no,
go, no.
I know,
Change the first sound in pack to
sack,
pack, sack.
The skills of substituting phonemes that students learn in this whole group lesson, they are then able to apply and practice in a game played with a partner.
All right, today we're going to play a picture card game in pairs. And just like I introduced pictures and I asked you what this was a picture of, and then I asked you for another word that started, a word that ended the same but had a different beginning letter, and we said pearl. That's what you're going to do with a partner. And you'll take turns, and you'll just pick a picture card up, and you'll say the word, and then you'll think of another beginning sound to start the word.
dog, log,
Dog, nog,
log,
dog, log. Oh, that's a great one, Elizabeth.
peanut butter,
Plate,
jelly,
mate, plate,
butter,
slate, plate, slate. Okay.
cow, wow,
Cow, wow. Good one, good.
Another variation of a phoneme substitution lesson is to have the students give each other the new sound which should be substituted in the word as demonstrated in the following example.
All right, we're going to do an activity with changing beginning and ending sounds. First, we'll do beginning, okay? Let's see. Devin, what would goat be if I change the beginning sound to b?
boat.
Okay, give one to Caitlin.
If you change the B to a C, what would it be?
The k sound.
Coat.
Very good. Okay. Devin, what would pig be if I change the ending sound to n?
Pig.
Very good. Give one to Caitlin.
If you change the ending sound to fin.
No, ending sound.
Oh. Pig.
That's right. Give one to Caleb.
Developing the phonemic awareness skills of young readers helps them understand that words are made of sounds, providing them with a foundation for learning to decode and spell words. Systematic and explicit phonological and phonemic awareness instruction is a valuable part of a comprehensive program for beginning readers.